Hello, and this is the Flashback. Why is it Flashback? Because Flashback and I'm black. Uh, Welcome to the Flashback anime and manga reviews. Let's see, what is it I can say about this? Why is it called anime and manga review? Because in a very near future, I shall be reviewing anime and manga, although this also extends to American animation, uh, or anything or any kind of cartoon premiering that's shown in America, and uh, comic books, and you know Disney. It's always fun to review Disney. Uh, but yeah, that's generally what I'll be doing. Oh, what is it that I'd like to say? I made a video about. I actually just made a video with my webcam, and then I came on YouTube to upload it, and it's like, oh, you can record videos from your webcam. I'm all like, well, that's just great. I just spent like 11 minutes doing, no, like 11 or 12 minutes doing this, and now I found out I could have just done it straight from the site and done that first draft, like on YouTube, it would have been fine. Uh, but that's life. Uh, that's, uh, Generally, when I review or give my or do anything like that, I generally feel that, or if anyone reviews anything, you kind of have the right to put in your own personal emotions and feelings uh, about whatever it is you're reviewing. People need to know how you feel about something if you're going to be talking about it. So, I guess I consider my own feelings on stuff important. I mean, after all, I'm the one reviewing it. So, and if I'm doing something like I hate, like oh, My Bride is a Mermaid. My Bride is a Mermaid was Seto no Hanayome when it first came out as an anime, and I loved the storyline, I loved the characters, I loved pretty much everything about it, even if it was only 26 episodes. I generally tend to stay away from 26 episode series because I don't feel like I get enough from a 26 episode series to really call it, you know, good for much of anything. But Seto no Hanayome managed to surprise me. Uh, I enjoyed pretty much every single episode. I enjoyed all the characters that came up. I enjoyed the music especially. I have pretty much every song from the series on my iPod, and I listen to that music constantly. Uh, yeah, and so surprise, surprise, when I heard it was going to be dubbed in English, I had high hopes for Funimation. Funimation in the past has done amazing work. Like Dragon Ball Z, the original Dragon Ball, of course, and Yu Yu Hakusho, my absolute favorite anime series, or at least one of my favorites, and one of my favorite anime series is Yu Yu Hakusho, mainly because of Kurama, but that's neither here nor there. But anyways, I had high hopes. I expected good things from Funimation because Funimation generally puts out good things, even in English. You know, Most of the whole dubbing, subbing war comes from the fact that as Americans, we tend to butcher anything that's not our own. And you know what? That's exactly what we did when we got Seto no Hanayome. We put it out as My Bride is a Mermaid, and I watched the first episode of it in English, and I was horrified. I was distraught. I I I I ooh God, I was about to kill something. And so the thing with Funimation, while I'm on my rant here, is that Funimation is pretty much the biggest localized or the biggest company when it comes to uh distributing anime and dubbing it and putting it out for American audiences. And at least they didn't four kids it. Okay, I'm using four kids as a verb now after what it did to One Piece, which, for my own personal opinion, I liked the voicing in One Piece, when it was dubbed by Funimation by 4Kids better than I like the Funimation dub of it, and that's saying something since it's by 4Kids, the people who destroy anime. Okay, when you like something done by 4Kids better than Funimation, you know that the company's doing something wrong. But that's just my own personal opinion, you know. And anyway, and then my biggest issue with Funimation is that with Funimation there is a trend, and I guess this is true with any kind of anime or anything like that which requires animated characters talking, and then you need a voice behind the mouth movement, okay? Because the mouth is just going to keep going on and 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 on. But you need a voice behind the mouth, all right, or a mouth behind the voice, whatever. So Funimation just uses the same voice actors and actresses over and over and over and over and over and over, and you see where I'm getting with this, right? I'm pretty sure you've all noticed it by now. If you've watched 3 series by Funimation, you've heard the same voices. I guarantee it. All right, you really can't go for a Funimation series without hearing. Excuse me, sorry, I was having candy before this. Excuse me again. The big names of Funimation are Lucy Christian, Vic Mignognet, Laura Bailey. Shit, there's more. Oh, Todd Haber, whatever the fuck his last name is. Okay. Uh, Generally, you hear those voices a lot, and it just bothers me. Okay, it's one thing when you do it in Japan, when when the people can actually change their voices a bit and make the characters sound a bit more unique. Uh, then you just hear like uh the same voice come out of Akashia from Rosario Vampire, and then it comes out of Hinata Hyuga from Naruto, then it comes out of Tamao Tamura from Shaman King, and then it comes out of uh, I'm drawing a blank here, but when you watch the series, you're all like, oh, Hinata, those 3 characters sound somewhat alike, but they sound separate enough to that they capture the essence of the single character instead of just the voice actor or actress behind it. On a note of that, to the cast of Reborn, yeah, if I ever hear you in anything else, I'm probably only going to associate you with that one series, since I actually follow Reborn like a stalker, and when I heard the voice, I'm like, I will never be able to associate these voices with anyone other than these characters. But that's something else. I'm getting off track. Onto my bride's movie. Yeah, Funimation, in my opinion, they ruined it. And then, surprise, surprise, when I hear they're doing one of my absolute favorite series, Rosario plus Vampire, or Rosario to Vampire, I was livid. If any of you went on the Funimation website where they post like the voice actors and actresses for the series, and you saw this big long review, well, you know what? That was from me. And so yeah, I was not too happy that Funimation got Rosario Vampire. But I won the consolation prize because Viz got Reborn. Yes. No more having because yeah, no more having to hear the same voice come out of like 5 different characters in the series, because Reborn has lots of characters. Star Vampire has like what? Sukune, Mocha, Mizori, Yukari, Kurumu, Miss Nekonome, Gin, and then the monsters of the week. So you really don't need too many voices. You just count those ones. But anyways, I'm going on 10 minutes now, and I kind of lost track of the original video. Anyways, yeah, uh, yeah. So I feel like I should give my own opinions on whatever the hell it is I'm reviewing. I just feel I should. I'm entitled to my own opinion. Everyone is, and generally, when you review something, you want people to know how you feel about it. If you're gonna recommend this series to anybody else, right? That's pretty much just how it works. Uh, let's see. Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. I went on this big long rant. Da, 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 da. Okay, yeah. So the basically though, these reviews kind of come down, are dependent. Actually, really are dependent on two things. I would say one thing, but it's become two things due to recent events on YouTube. First thing it depends on is damn flat. The first thing it comes down to is the series itself. You know, generally, I do not want to be spending hours upon hours upon hours upon hours upon hours uh, searching for episodes of a series and finally finding one, downloading it, and it not working. Okay, I need workable download sites from which to download episodes of the series I'm going to be reviewing. Okay, that's just how it works. Excuse me again. Uh, the only thing I have lined up to directly review probably after this video is the first season of Digimon, and that's only because I was able to download the episodes while Mega Upload was still around for me to download from. I think might have rapid share links on the website I use, so I'll have to go check that out after this. But I just need to download the entire series. 'Cause I'm talking about the entire series as a whole. All right, and that's generally what I'm going to be doing when I'm looking at something. Okay. For the most part, I'm not going to be reviewing incomplete series that have not ended yet, like Bleach, uh, Naruto, uh, Detective Conan, uh, any of those like super long runners that are still going to this day and started like way, way back when. In Detective Conan's case, been going since the early 90s. And apparently in the series, it's still the 90s, even though we already have cell phones that are being used to detonate bombs. But anyways, that's the first thing. The second thing it comes down to is you people on YouTube, and generally, people on YouTube. Well, what do you want me to say about you? Uh, it comes down to basically the people that actually care about what the hell it is they're watching, and are kind enough to give their comments on it and give good comments. And then you get the flamers and the trolls. For my stuff, I generally I generally find trolls to be funny. Okay, I know that might displease some of you for me to say that because I mean trolls are trolls and you don't want to feed trolls, you don't. But generally, if you if you're going to be saying something negative about my review or anything like that, excuse me again, shit. If you're going to be saying anything about what I have to say, you are fully entitled to say it. Okay, I'm not gonna ding you for your opinion. Your opinions are your own. I respect that, and I think you can respect my you. I think that you can respect me respecting your opinion, and I can respect you respecting my opinions. Okay, we'll leave it at that. So all comments will be tolerated. Flaming and trolling, though, will only be tolerated so long as uh, the other people commenting aren't pissed off, and then also if I'm not pissed off, because You see, back when I actually was uploading videos onto YouTube on a consistent basis, I was John Cortez Turner. Then I was Corey Anasanya. And with my videos, they all got claimed due to copyright. So what the hell can you do, you know? But generally, I get this handy little thing called an email whenever someone comments on one of my videos. And I keep all of my emails. My Yahoo account is still full of all comments I received from my very first YouTube account, which I started way back when I was still in high school.